Today's video is going to be about changing a pesky toilet flapper that continues to stay stuck open, causing the toilet to continuously run, which is a very big annoyance. So we're going to go ahead and swap out the old flapper with a new one today and eliminate this problem once and for all. The first thing we're going to do is shut the water supply ball valve off. So we're just going to locate that just under the tank here, and we're going to turn this shut-off valve perpendicular to the flow of the water. So the water is going up this way, so we're going to make sure that we turn our valve perpendicular to that. So there we go, the water is now off, and we're going to go ahead and drain this tank by just flushing our toilet and holding down the flusher. All right, so that should have drained all the contents of the water in the tank, which is this area right here. And it's okay if you have a little bit of water left over in the bowl. That's not a big issue. Now we're going to go ahead and remove the tank cover. You can go ahead and place the tank cover just on top of the seat here, or just on the floor on top of a carpet or a towel. That should work as well. So over time, the flapper remains jammed, as you can see here, and the flusher does not go down properly after flushing. Today I'm going to show you how to replace a new flapper on a Gerber toilet, and as you can see here in the tank, there is a part number for the exact replacement. I would suggest replacing it with the factory flapper because sometimes universal ones don't quite work well. So the first thing you want to do is remove the chain from the flusher here. So they usually just pop right out. Now that I have the chain removed, I'm going to put my hand right down here and I'm going to remove the flapper from the assembly. So they usually just squeeze right out, just like that. And there we go. So as you can see, the flapper is quite old. This is a 10-year-old toilet, and you can see that the material has curled inwards, and that's probably likely why it's not closing properly. So this is the brand new flapper right here, and it's the exact same part number that I showed you earlier in the tank itself. So you can also see that there's quite a big difference between the old one and the new one. So over time they shrink, as you can see here, and they curl up, and that changes the integrity of the whole system, and that's most likely why the toilet isn't flushing properly anymore. So we're going to go ahead and change that. So just like you removed the other flapper, you're just going to attach it to the side of the assembly here. So you just kind of squeeze those little plastic ends right around that tip there. And you do the same thing here on the other side. And there we go. So the flapper is in. And now the next part, you'll have to adjust the chain length. So this is the part that's a little tricky. You have to make sure that the chain isn't too loose and not too tight. It has to be just perfect. Otherwise, the tank isn't going to empty enough to flush whatever contents are inside the toilet. So we're going to go ahead and attach this clip here to the flusher right here. And you'll notice that on this flusher, there are 3 different holes. As you can see here, 1, 2, 3. So we want to attach this to the hole that's closest to the actual flusher, which is right there. Okay, so what you do is you just make sure that you clip it right on the hole, just like this. All right, so I have that clipped in. So now as you can see, the chain is quite loose. So we need to adjust the chain length. And all you need to do is just pop out the chain from the bottom here. You can see that the hole is just large enough to allow one of these beads to go through, and it clips into the spaces between the 2 beads. So you just have to pop it out and you can move it the way that you'd like. All right, so as you can see, I adjusted the chain length. It's not too tight, not too loose. It's just perfect. So now once you press the flusher here, it'll raise that flapper just enough to empty the tank. So let's go ahead and give this a try. All right, so we're going to turn the water back on to the tank here. We're going to fill it, and then we're going to test out the new flapper. All right, so we're going to press on the flusher here, and we're going to see if the flapper stays open too long, and hopefully that does not happen. It should be closing within a few seconds, just enough to empty a little bit of water out of the tank and to flush the contents in the toilet bowl. Here we go. Let's give it a shot. Perfect. So that's exactly how your toilet should be functioning. So there shouldn't be too much water coming out of the tank. It should be just enough to flush the contents in the toilet. And everything seems to be functioning properly now. We'll give this one more try. Perfect. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a like and subscribe. Thank you.